Hello people, this is Individual. Welcome to Quasimorph. So, we did our defense. We said we were going to do several of these missions we have here. We've already done espionages, so I think we're going to do one of these two infiltrations, but not today, and then this control here. Would also be nice to do a sabotage, but that's something we will have to leave for another chapter. Why we're doing the mission for church? Because if we do the mission for church, we're gonna roll for a class chip on top of other things. We'll also roll for a geoscanner. So these are things we very much want to upgrade, because we go to the spaceship. Once we've unlocked monitoring and we've got switchboards, the next stopgap is going to be geoscanners. And I want to have my 4 geoscanners ready as soon as I've got I've done all my way until here. And that's mainly why. We're going to mostly follow this path and go to proxy. And once we're at proxy, we're going to take over. We will see someone, so that we can have friends when we go into missions. So, that out of the way. We said we were going to do this one for church. This is a control. And we're probably good with this. But we've already played this. So let's see what else can be done. I think we leave Frank at home. And we take Vicky. I think we unlocked a class. We're gonna give you temporarily. So we have terror. I thought, yeah, we have angels. And we have Tifton. That's good. I probably want the normal vest. This is the control, so we're going to bring a full stack of ammo. We're gonna bring 2 bottles of water and a bit of food. That's all it's gonna take. We could bring other things, and just in case, let's bring some landmines. That's if we don't forget them. Okay, let's bring them here then. And are we okay just with 1,000 calories? Yeah, this is a control, so there's no need for more. So, controls. They're defenses, mostly, but the difference here is we're gonna be defending special points on the map. So we've got these 3 objectives to defend. The map is mostly empty. There could be some things, but don't count on the map being full. So, getting that. Exactly. Get here, nothing. So, mostly what I want to do, set shop here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, we didn't change our class. Oh well. That's something we will have to do later. And basically we're defending this spot. We're here. And we just defend it from people who are going to rush into us. Okay, got shot. That's the main problem about having the hot blocking things sometime. Okay, they're coming from here. It's actually not a good idea. Push through here. So they're going to be pushing from the... I want to be here. Actually thought this was a dead end, but apparently not. Oh, that was a miss. Yeah, even with Vicky, which we stated was quite a glass cannon build. We got +2 range on our weapons, but that comes at the expense of being really fragile. So we will have to bear that in mind. It's not going to be able, just like Frank or Percy, to withstand waves and waves and exchange blows. She needs to do it differently. And doing it differently basically means she can't stand in the middle of a hallway just trading shots. I don't want to use this. I probably just want to bring that home. Probably. Let's grab you for the moment. Okay, more backshot is good, and that means we're leaving you behind. We're almost there. Do we need... yeah. Actually, we don't have many. Let's actually grab you. Get everything, please. And get you. You could argue we can check for implants, but it's actually very early in the game. There's most likely none to be had. We're actually not full. Probably there's nothing that I want to check. And the usual ones. Yeah, everything's empty. So he's probably up. And this is going to be the point we have to defend. Which means that there's a connection north. There isn't. We will set shop behind this container. Okay, there's a logo. We will just have to be careful that that door is actually closed, which it is. And we're good to go. That's dodge for you. Dodge on the doggos. And as shooting while sprinting as well. That's okay. That was a mistake. Didn't want to do that. It's okay. You would need very specific map configurations to actually be in danger of being overrun. Even through like this, where we only have one access. It's actually very nice and very easy to manage. Wouldn't expect this to take longer. And actually, here we are. What fell on the ground? We're probably going to need the meat. So, what can be dropped? Can be dropped. I mean, that's if we don't find food on these people. Oh, we actually might. Yeah, we're good. We don't have to use the meat. Disassemble you. Okay. You get to 1800. Disassemble you. And basically we're good. Now, there's prototype blueprints. Oh, it's okay. There's prototype blueprints which we want to take, and ledgers. These are also important for upgrades, so we will take them. We need to do something here. Yeah, actually, disassemble, and get going. Because we have a last defense point. It's probably going to be around here. Exactly that. Okay, this one's funnier. This one's actually a lot funnier. So we block this door. below this window. And we probably stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fact is, I really need to stand up. Well, we have buckshot. Have we run into a non-damageable? Okay, let me check. I mean, it already should be open. That took way longer than it should have. That reminds me, we're just standing here with a lot of weight on us. We don't need to... Huh. So let's drop this on the ground. Let's get the food also here. Let's get the ammo also here. Yeah, we're good now. And basically this is the last defense point, so once we're done here, we get to the shadow and we get away. It shouldn't take much longer. The only thing I'm doing here is just maintain enough clear line of sight that I can see everyone that's coming at me, even if it means standing in the open. On the last defense point, the previous one, we actually didn't stand in the open, but here we do. Because this is normal. On the very early game, you're gonna be hard pressed to find a unit that has more than 7 vision. That's basically what we've secured ourselves against here. This is 7, so someone could come from here, get in and get a shot on us. It's not that likely, especially when fighting French. Okay, there should be some stray. One or two, and this should be it. And even if we forgot to actually set Vicky as the class we wanted her to be, which, to be clear, was Angel of Spades, we still have cleared the mission quite easily. So, nothing we want from here. Can disassemble a bit of everything. Because we're actually looking for a bit of rubber and some more weapon parts, should we find them. But these are nowhere to be found, apparently. It's still okay, just checking there's no more bodies. And this is actually our home. There's no point in exploring. We've explored a bit, we've seen that it's mostly empty. We've done our control, defended our 3 points successfully, and they give us a Jeff Hammer, some industrial spare parts, a Scout of Hades chip, which is not great, but not bad either, backshot ammo, and a bit of fuel, and so on. So, what we want to do, before we forget, is actually load everything, go to spacecraft, operators, and on Biki, change out to Angel of Fate. At least until we find another sniper character. And thus, we will have Francis with our hard, wracked character who can stand waves and waves of punishment and damage. We will send him on very specific missions. We will have BK, who will be our sniper. We will send her on missions where we have very clear line of sight. We will have Easy, who will be our Eclipse Blades, our melee character. And we will send her on very specific missions where we know there's no clear line of sight and we want to do melee. And then Percy, we will see. Probably Rats when we find it, which is another class. We still haven't talked about it, so I'm not gonna spoil it. But anyway, this will be it. So, we've done our mission. Let's talk about Angel of Spades. So with Angel of Spades, we want to be using 797 guns, which we have none. But what it does is making you scale your bleed damage from wounds very well. Armor Pen, Achilles Heel will work regardless of the weapon we're using, well, regardless of the ammo we're using, as long as it's an assault rifle, a machine gun, a marksman rifle, or a minigun, which were things we were very much using right now. Training is gonna help with our accuracy. Lethal Shot is gonna help with accuracy and create range. Dismantle is gonna give us amputation for better wounds. That synergizes well with pocket artillery. And Precise Shot is gonna help us with crit chance. So we're building a character who is good on crit, does a lot of wounds, and these wounds stack extra damage. That's mostly what Angels is about. So this out of the way, we are good to go directly into this infiltration, but this is going to be on another video, because on this one we've already done one mission. So thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Have fun.